for those that are scared to pull the first, or I guess take the first step of doing their first deal, my recommendation is to partner with somebody. See who in your inner circle or somebody that you respect in your world that is operating a real estate fund, or they're doing some sort of real estate transaction. Is there a way for you to work with them on a limited partner basis? And for those who don't know, when you are a limited partner, you are essentially a silent investor. You don't have to worry about receiving phone calls in the middle of the night. You don't have to worry about putting your name, typically, don't have to worry about putting your name on the loan document, so you're not financially liable on the debt. And you have an easy way to still make money on your capital, hopefully, assuming you've selected a good partner, but an easy way for you to piggyback off of their experience and to learn from it. And even though I was a limited partner, again, that was a way for me to visit the property. And this is one thing that we have one of our investors, they're also a real estate investor in their own right as a general partner, and they're doing their thing, but they also want to experience from a limited partner perspective of what it looks like and learn from us. So that's a great way to get your feet wet, and then from there, hopefully build enough confidence to pull the trigger. And at the end of the day, I believe it's really more of a mental thing on pulling that first trigger, and analysis paralysis, if that's the expression, of thinking maybe I'm not experienced enough, or what if this and that. And I'd say if you're running your numbers, you have a criteria, you've done some homework, it's fairly challenging, especially if you've done your homework, challenging to lose money in real estate, unless you're being very risky, or you are trying to reach exponential returns, which again, my perspective is that's not the real estate game for long-term holding. I like real estate because it's tangible. Hopefully you have consistent cash flow coming in with your tenants, and I tell investors this: I'm not trying to get the sexiest returns of 30+%. I'm trying to target 12 to 15% annually. That's the sweet spot. And in an overall holistic, and this is my financial planning background about to speak, when you look at your overall holistic financial plan, you may be invested in your 401k, you're invested in some stocks, you have your retirement accounts with your Roth IRA as an example. And if you were to say, and most people are, I'm 100%, I'm invested, I'm 100% invested in stocks, you are tied to that one asset class, where you have an opportunity to expand that holistic financial approach and include, for example, real estate, or now, which has become more popular, cryptocurrencies or other investment strategies. Maybe you want to invest in a small business, like a laundromat or whatever it is. I like to look at an individual's financial plan on the holistic approach, where you're not invested in one thing, and it's a little bit more of a diversified approach. And that's one thing I love about real estate. And I'd say to just pull the trigger, really to just get started. And even if that means starting off as a limited partner.
Mm-hmm.